Hey, welcome in. This is Michael. In this video, I'll go over the ENTRE Insitute success stories. I have 4 right here to show you, and there are more, but I just want to get through these ones for now. But there are loads of them, okay? And there are many people with ENTRE who are finding success. And how do you define that is depending on the person. So you might find success after completing 6 steps of something and launching something. It could be we're talking financially. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about and that's what you're thinking as well. So I'm going to show you some of these videos and then we'll talk a little bit about how you can be in the same shoes as these people too. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the share sound.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brian Magnozzi. I want to share a quick testimonial for Jeff Lerner. Now, I met Jeff about 10 years ago on a video that he was shooting in his backyard. And there was something about Jeff that really stood out. It really spoke to me. And he inspired me by his results and just by the way he presented himself. And I jumped in and I joined Jeff in that particular opportunity. And fast forward 10 years later, I'm still working with Jeff in some way, shape, or form and have been on and off for the last 10 years. And because of my relationship, my experiences with Jeff, that relationship, his leadership, his teaching, his skill, his mentorship, ultimately his inspiration, has helped me earn millions of dollars. And I'm really grateful that the Lord brought Jeff into my life because my life really changed in a dramatic way the day I met Jeff. And continuing to this day, I still get inspired by Jeff, by having a conversation with him. He's always in the pursuit of something greater. He's always in the pursuit of being excellent. And that's what I really love about Jeff. And I really admire him in a lot of ways. I respect him. And I'm still encouraged and inspired by his life and the businesses and the success and his entrepreneurial skill. If you have the opportunity to work with Jeff, jump in, take it. I really believe it'll be one of the best decisions you could make.
Number 2, and these are all short, so we'll get through them very quickly.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I've been traveling full-time for over 6 years. I've been to over 100 different countries on all 7 continents, but none of this would have been possible if I didn't run my own business online. But the thing is, I didn't just learn how to do this on my own. After years of failing, I finally got myself a mentor and enrolled in various courses that taught me how to work from home, how to work at home in my pajamas or from an exotic beach somewhere else in the world. That freedom has changed my life as I've been able to embrace my passions and live and work wherever I want. And that's something that I don't take for granted. And so I just wanted to take a moment to thank Jeff for everything that he has created in the online space. He has been so approachable and truly wants to see every single person succeed. And that's something I admire because that's a trait that is very rare to come across in the online world. So thank you, Jeff, for everything that you have done. And I look forward to continuing to implement everything that I'm learning into my own business every single day.
Hey, this is Jesse Singh, and I've been doing online marketing for 5 years now. I've built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses, all from home. And it wasn't always like that. I used to be a car mechanic. I got in a bad car accident, and I have to find something else that that I can actually do. So it took me about 1 year of trial and error to finally figure out how to build a business from home. And I had my first breakthrough about a year later. And it was awesome. However, I wish it was a lot faster. And what I love about Jeff's program is that it gets you there much, much faster. It is A to Z. I've been actually leveraging Jeff's program for a year now, and I've had amazing results in my business. I actually took all my businesses to the next level. And the beauty of it, it's not all about just the business. Jeff goes through everything, your mental transformation, your physical transformation. And in the last year alone, I actually lost 15 pounds. I feel much healthier. Actually, I'm in the best shape of my life right now at 36 compared to when I was in my early 20s. So thank you, Jeff, for everything you do, and let's keep changing lives.
It's great to be able to give a testimonial to being able to work with Jeff Lerner. Working with him has been great. Being able to spend time with him teaching me to look at the value of time, as well as the look at being able to produce some systems to put in place that can return some exponential results. I've been privileged to work directly with Jeff, and Jeff is insatiable appetite to increase the efficiency of people and things that he works with. It's been an awesome privilege to have him work as a direct coach to me. We are now on a path to be able to increase the efficiency of our own business, as well as to bring some, likely, we're hoping to quadruple our profits here within the next year so that we can be more efficient in business. And he is the one that has given us the direction, giving us the guidance. And it's a great privilege to be able to call Jeff a personal friend, as well as a coach that has enhanced our ability to even be more efficient ourselves in the time that we use. I also look forward to continuing to grow our relationship and to a long-term friendship that we have developed.
Okay, what did you think? 4 great success stories, right? You got to hear just some key points, 4 different people, but all align to have become the success story in their own rights. Whether that means growing in the 3 aspects that Jeff talks about, that is physically, personally, and professionally, as well as, just being able to enjoy their lives more, being able to have more freedom because now financially they're able to get more money coming in, right? And so that's allowing them to live the life that they want, right? And so what you need to get into your head, and I'm sure it's there, it's just maybe not 100% engraved yet, is that you just have to continue step by step applying yourself. And with something like ENTRE Insitute and Jeff's courses and everything that he has to guide you with, he's going to allow you to do that much faster. As you were able to hear one of them here from Jesse, he talks about how, he was this car mechanic and he hurt himself and he had to find a way to support himself from home. And, without any other way of doing things, he had to look online. And he was fortunate enough to begin putting the pieces together, started learning from Jeff a lot more, applying his principles, his systems, the techniques, and all the training that he has been able to use for himself. And now he shares with so many people how to do this from home or from literally anywhere you want to, and start earning big profits, doing it much faster. So you don't have to make mistakes spending on other courses. You can spend a lot of days, weeks, months, especially years. I was doing that, and reducing the chances of making those mistakes, right? If you want all that, just look at these 4 as an example. And there are many more. I'm somebody here who's gone through that. But before that, look, there's more people under here, just everyday average people who are finding successes in all these different areas that I was just talking about. So Werner here says, great instructor, and I appreciate the fact that he does not seem to be suffering from a God complex, as some successful entrepreneurs do. Very knowledgeable and still practicing what he teaches. That is a problem with colleges, and I have a master's degree myself. Backing that up, I've gone to school too. I've gone through the university, I've gone through community college, I have many certifications, I've gone through many different job types in different industries. We're talking about manufacturing, construction, warehousing, logistics was one of my latest ones, some even delivery stuff that I had to do that was very unpleasant for some time. But the same commonality of all of them, the same denominator, was that I was very, I felt like I was underappreciated, even though some positions were better than others. Being undervalued, underpaid at times, it doesn't feel good. And that's why I had to get away from all that. And so look here, Ephraim, great content, great people. It was awesome. I learned a lot in 1 week, things that could take me a decade to understand. And that is a fact. Okay. When you really get into this world, if this is the first time, if maybe you've failed, what happens is it's okay to feel like emotionally that you want, but if you don't have the right strategy in place to do it or the right systems, you can only do so much, right? So here, if somebody just wants to know how to make money on the internet, they're in great hands with any of the other highly qualified to make money online gurus, most of whom I know in person and respect. The biggest difference is that those other marketers strictly focus on marketing, while Jeff takes a more holistic approach. Now, if you want to learn how to make great money on the internet while living a balanced life, taking care of your health, building great relationships, developing leadership and communication skills, and so forth, then you stepped into the category where Jeff stands alone. It just depends on what you want to do. Jeff's training program is the best one by far. This person here has experience so far and has been on this industry for 10 years. So that's a 5-star review from me. And this is the truth. I can back that up 110%. So Jeff takes the holistic first approach. He shows you everything with personal development, building great leadership skills, communication, well-being, just taking your mind to another level is basically what he's going to help you do. And that's what differentiates him from everybody else. And you're going to see that in the beginning with some of his trainings. If you haven't checked out his trainings yet, he has something like the Entre Blueprint. Maybe you've heard of this. Maybe you're just looking around a little bit more, poking here and there to find out, are there success stories? Are there people doing this? And yes, as I've shown you, I'm one of them as well. I've grown so much myself on the fact that, for one, mentally, there has been nobody in the industry who has taken me to another level like Jeff has. And I've taken different personal development trainings, gone through many of the books, some courses here and there, just learning free and paid material. And there's only so much you can learn from that. It's not like it's the best. What happens is people get stuck in that learning, making you feel good, personal development, but they never take action. It's one thing to consume it, and it's a whole nother thing to take action on it. So with what you get here with Jeff, the Entre Blueprint, the Awesome Life Challenge, he has this here too, is you're going to get growth on personal development, economics, finances, and all these different areas. And believe me, I've gone to school myself, so this is an alternative for that. Just think about going to college and paying years worth of debt. That's what I've found myself in for some time. Paying car debt, whatever you have going on, mortgages, things like that. And I know how that can amount. That can take a toll on your stress, and you can feel very overwhelmed. And the problem with that is you just keep crumbling and going into this hole that you cannot get yourself out of. You're concaving in there, right? And it just becomes this whole continuous thing you got to go through in life and feel like you're being let down every single day, wanting to blame yourself, but more so others for yourself and your being lack in being in that place to begin with. And so something like the Blueprint and the Awesome Life Challenge here, he's going to give you 20 lessons in video, where it's going to help you develop yourself mentally, stuff like your awesome life number, your perfect day, quieting the monkey mind, optimizing your reading, auditing your habits. You're only as successful as you act. Lesson 11, butt breathing, lion face, and the flickering candle, your morning routine. And the list goes on. And this is what I talk about when it comes to being a success first with up here, because you're led to believe and can be conditioned in a way that you really don't look at. And I had that problem in the beginning, going to school, having to go through the traditional system, certifications, work, and not understanding that there was more out there. You know, there's stocks, crypto, the Bitcoins, the Teslas, the Apples, everything else there. And then there's business models like affiliate marketing, digital agency, course creation, which are the 3 top business models that Jeff focuses on. And you can see those success stories that have come out of that right here already in the business plan with people talking. You got to see how Jesse's saying here. Again, I use him as an example because he's accomplished so much, and he's actually one of the people in the affiliate marketing accelerator with Jeff Lerner's course, where he's going to show you how to do all this. So if you wanted to learn from 7 to 10 plus figure earners in their respective industries and field, then ENTRE Insitute is definitely the place to go, because it has everything all in one place. And you're going to see many more success stories growing. Here you see a lot of people contributing inside of the ENTRE Facebook group. There's a video there from someone, but I have a video on that. If there's a space below, I'll link to it. If you're watching this maybe on YouTube, or if you're in my blog posts, maybe it'll be down below somewhere. But I wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger on if you haven't gone into the Entre Blueprint, because inside of that, you'll also get this awesome life challenge that comes in for free as a bonus. And if you want to know more about the Entre Blueprint, I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. Make sure you check that out. But if you're here around in my post or somewhere else watching this, just look around you. If you've already passed it, get in there, learn more about it, get it. There's no risk involved when you're going to learn so much from somebody who was a broke jazz musician from going to $400,000 in debt to making over 40 million. That number is increasing every single day. And so, kind of a similar format here, but you get six, sorry, I'm like four. I was used to using this because of the 4 testimonials. So you're going to get 6 video lessons on building a wildly profitable online business. And so you're going to learn 2 different phases. Phase 1, 3 videos, that being how to build yourself up mentally, how to know how the industries work, how all this is going to be put together. You're going to get videos like the 3 P's of an awesome life, over an hour's worth of video, 3 legs of successful action, 3 phases of building your legacy. And then phase 2 is when we get into the 3 top business models. Like I said earlier, affiliate being one of them. You get free resources in this included. Number 5, digital agency. And then digital courses. And then you're going to go into your business plan. And then this is where you're going to be able to craft what you want to do to be able to earn higher profits and be able to free yourself up. If you're working a 9-to-5 and you eventually want to leave that, you can. If you're just trying to do this part-time and supplement yourself, maybe it's retirement, or maybe you just do want that extra supplement for bills and things like that, you can do that as well. You can just get a piece of the pie, right? You don't have to become the next millionaire. So we just went over this. Don't want to go too long anymore, but I've been able to do this, like I said, with the Awesome Life Challenge, building myself mentally, the first section of the Entre Blueprint, and then going into understanding how to make money with the 3 top business models, choosing one, or you can eventually go into all 3. I recommend you focus on one at a time. But then I was able to start earning thousands and thousands of dollars more per month onto what I was already doing. So I had already started my, affiliate and digital agency business at a time. And so with somebody else. And so what I was doing was I was growing with them, earning. And then when I came to ENTRE Insitute, I was able to learn more and earn more. And so that was able to take me even further on. And for income purposes, I may leave a link down below. It's in the post if this is where you're watching it from again. And I'll leave more information on that if you're questioning that. I know that's something you want to know, how well I've been doing. I've been doing this full time, earning thousands and thousands of dollars per month, doing it from the comfort of my home and being able to do it wherever I want to. But again, I'll leave that information for you to see that and know that I have myself a success story in all this and why it is now that I'm trying to help you understand how to do this so you can free yourself up from what you want to do. And earning potential, that is completely on perspective and subjective on what you find successful and where you want to go. What are your income goals? Because we all have different ones. Okay, so that's enough from me. Thank you for watching this video and get into the Entre Blueprint if you haven't already. That'd be a great place to start. But if you'd like to, you can also get this free downloadable guide here on the fastest way to becoming a millionaire, why the amount of people who become millionaires every year is increasing at a rapid pace and how you can use this to your advantage. The simple hack Jeff used to share in the process of becoming a millionaire, how to start using it for yourself today to start getting those results coming in much faster, plus an added bonus that reveals the piece of the puzzle that brings it all together so you can move forward with 100% confidence and certainty, which means you're going to be taking action a lot of the time without even questioning it that this is ever going to even work. Okay, so you can pick that one up. I'll leave it down below, maybe this down below this video somewhere in the description, but also check that out if need be. But yep, that's everything from me. Hopefully you got a lot of value from this. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks.